Hi, Volkswagen is going to paywall their horsepower in their new upcoming EV, ID3. Car is going to have 201 horsepower, and after that, just by paying around $22 per month or $900 in a single payment, you can unlock 27 more horsepower. So this is the car. This is a very entry-level EV. It starts around $40,000. I don't get the idea of unlocking something that is already existing in the car. You already built the car, you are shipping it with it. Now something happened in your head and you are not giving it to me. If you don't know me, half of my videos are about companies making these weird decisions. They have some reason behind it always, but those reasons most of the time doesn't translate to reality. So all of the car brands are essentially trying to merge and combine their manufacturing facilities, using same parts assembled in the same lines, and after that obviously ship the car with the same parts and then give them different price tags. What can go wrong? Well, I can tell you that this is just nonsense. This is an artificial price tag you are using here. If you can build and sell the car from that price, just sell it from that price. How many people who is thinking about purchasing the ID3 is going to pay for this subscription? 1 out of 10 people. So that is the price in your head, just $900 for that one person in 10 group of people. Just increase the price tag by $100. That's it. That's all you have to do. Someone who is driving around this car who did not pay off your subscription fee have actually better hardware under their feet. And they paid around the same price tag, just a little bit off. They are not using it because you paywalled it. And someone who paid it and driving with those 27 more horsepower has just paid a little bit more than they should, because they are compensating for the ones who did not pay that. And also when you are selling your car as a second-hand car, you need to somehow explain that you paid $900 more for that car, and the buyer is probably not going to care about that. So this whole thing is just contributes to nothing. Sometimes car brands wants to sell you their old inventory, or they want to get rid of some of the cars which are not selling that good. So they make some discounts for you. But in this case, they also want you to lose something too. It's like, I really want to sell you this car and here is a discount, but it feels like this is too much. I feel like I'm giving too much to you. You need to lose something too, man. Just give me anything back, please. Let's cut off some horsepower. I guess like 27 horsepower would be nice. It's enough, I guess. Another scenario is making EV engines are actually easy. The most costly part in an EV is the battery. And this 228 horsepower engine is actually in the low end of the EVs. It's probably not a hassle to make it either 200 or 228 horsepower. So they did it anyway, and now they are just trimming off a little bit from the top to sell that portion to you, because why not? They can just do it. Who is going to miss that 27 horsepower? You? Then pay me some money, bro. They might as well just lock the infotainment system while I'm driving the car, because why not? I don't have to listen to music. It is obviously a luxury thing to listen to music. Let me pay some ransom to you for that privilege. Actually, you know what? I don't even have to go faster than 90 kilometers per hour in the city. So let's lock the speed to that. Let that be a speed limit for me. And if I exceed that speed, I'm going to pay you $100 per minute. How about that? Also make me choose 2 cities to visit. This driving everywhere is just a big luxury. So let's make some of the map locked and I can unlock it by your mobile game, I guess. Also let me just purchase some loot boxes, I guess, so I can try to drop a legendary speed boost. I think Volkswagen just sells enough cars to make these modifications to their cars. They should have enough inventory space to have these variations. They don't have to build the same car with same parts and then software lock it. Also, one other thing the car brands always did is they just have these smaller price tags for you to get into the car dealership. There's a brand new Audi you want and you see the ad with the $40,000 price tag. Then you walk into the dealership and the car is missing everything. They don't even have that car in the inventory. Very entry level option with emptiness in it. Maybe you only have an engine and the back doors are missing. The car can't even reverse. That kind of car, and that is the price tag that it starts with. Then you have to pay around $70,000 to get to the actual car. Volkswagen already did the same thing, and this is now all digitalized. You walk in and see the price tag, you even purchase the car from that price tag, and then you see that it is missing most features. This manipulative and deceptive feature they are going for is a mess. I don't want it. I don't think anyone wants it, and there's not a single law that prevents this from happening. No one is protecting us, because legally these things are licenses for software. You have the hardware of a car that you purchased, you fully own it, but the software that runs the car is just, you're just renting it, bro. This is just a license of a software, and the software most of the time is actually protected by the law because it has data about speed limits and carbon emissions, and probably to prevent you from doing some other dangerous stuff to the software. It is illegal to change the car software, but what this only protects is the brands. I think this is bundled up in a weird way. I think if they wanted it, they can just sell a middle grade ground engine, like something between 201 and 228, something 215 horsepower, just sell that variation then, or just do anything you want. It is not that kind of a big difference, and the consumer base for this car is not going to care about it probably. And if you really need the same engine in different cars, maybe make a modular engine that you can change along the way, or maybe just make a different manufacturing process to change that engine with different variations in the factory. I don't know, but this is the worst way to do it. They are not the first ones to do it actually, but I don't know if this makes things better or worse. Just we have other examples, let's see them. We have the BMW who did the heated seats and heated steering wheel thing. They paywalled it with a subscription. The car already had the hardware to do it, you just had to pay for it. That is just S-tier garbage with along this new Volkswagen speed thing. We also have the Mercedes did the same speed thing with some of their EVs. Software locked, acceleration boost, $1,200 a year subscription. That also goes to this S-tier anti-consumer subscriptions. Tesla acceleration boost, that is also a one-time $2,000 purchase. That is at least one time, but I still don't get the idea about that. Still in the same S-tier anti-consumer thing. Audi is also selling some Matrix LED headlights subscription. Same thing, S-tier anti-consumer. Porsche also had some functions on demand thing, which includes active suspension, adaptive cruise control, and some other performance upgrades. These are a monthly subscription. They sell it as a flexibility option that you only pay when you have to use them, like in road trips or in winter. Toyota paywalled their remote start function in the key fob. It doesn't need cellular data, it is just your original key fob. It's just a button that starts the car. They paywalled the function that you already have in the car behind a $8 monthly subscription. That is just so unnecessary and insane. I just don't get any of these examples that I talked about. If it is in the car, just let me use it. Now some things can be a subscription model, like cellular data on the road. That is obviously going to cost me money in monthly basis. Or if I am having some kind of AI assistance, maybe in the future, and that needs some connection to the servers, or it needs regular updates every week, I can get that it costs you money to develop it and deliver it to me, so maybe I can keep paying for it for some time. Or maybe some roadside assistance, some extra insurance or extended warranty for me. I don't know, some things can be bundled with the car as a subscription, I guess. But not everything Volkswagen. If even it's your real name, I always forget if it's Volkswagen or Volkswagen. This making everything a subscription craze is such a good thing for the companies and the capitalism, which is more and more becoming a problem for the humans. So there's always laws that keep the leash on these companies. We obviously need more laws in this direction. We need more consumer protection. Windows 11 is forcing everyone to purchase a new computer because half of the computers doesn't allow you to upgrade. In some phone brands you don't get enough updates, so some of your apps do not work after 3 years. There are coffee machines that don't allow you to put off-brand coffee in it. There are fridges with water dispensers that do not work without original water filters, which are also very expensive and you have to change them frequently. The sole purpose of the Samsung Frame TV is to display art at your home, but you can't even do that without a subscription. It doesn't even allow you to display your own images. The idea of forcing software to lock and control the hardware should stop at some point. But for now, don't purchase those cars. Even if you purchase them, don't purchase the subscription so they know that you don't want it. And this is just tip of the iceberg. Most brands are locking away their repair softwares too. Most of the time you can't even diagnose your car. You need to go for a licensed repair shop, which also they are paying thousands of dollars of yearly fees to the brands to just be able to see some repair codes in the software. Some parts are locked away with software codes. You can change those parts to off-brand parts. They need to be original and purchased from the brand. And most of the time, even if you change the part yourself with an original one, the car's brain still needs an approval from the brand. That is also similar to what the Apple is doing with any of their products. When you change a chip, a camera, a sensor, you need a software to define that new part to the operating system. If you are thinking this creates a competition, a playground for companies to go further, develop better technologies, it does not do that. Anytime a new technology is released or a new way to do things is here, consumers are the ones who are paying for all those marketing and developing fees, plus very good profit margins for the companies. And if anything makes these brands grow bigger, that money is going right into the pockets of their investors. It is not going to go back to us as better products or better services. And maybe okay, you and I are going to make a car brand that is going to compete with these ones and it is going to be the best car brand ever. As long as these deceptive practices are allowed, they are going to be more profitable. So if a marketplace grows by just hating on the consumers, then that is going to be the only idea that works in that marketplace. So if nobody stops it, this is going to be the world we are going to be living in. But I don't think this is a hopeless situation. We are all human after all. I am making this video, you are watching it. Obviously there are more people who is thinking the same way with me in this one. I am willing to bet enough people are going to be caring about this and talking about this, so at least some new regulations are going to be created, maybe in the EU. It was great chatting with you. You did not talk that much actually, so maybe leave a comment so that I can also hear you back. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you liked the video, please subscribe, and thank you for listening.